Hey, Brent Parker here, and welcome to today's Tidbits with Brent. And today I'm sitting out here in the rain, which I actually kind of enjoy. So if you hear that water, that's what that is. But today, I'm inspired to deliver this message called faith. And the Bible says that the just shall live by faith. And let me just get on my computer here. It actually says in Hebrews 10:38, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. And so what that tells me, I actually did, when I looked that verse up, I always knew that the Bible said that the just shall live by faith. But when I looked that up, I didn't realize that the second part, let me look at it again, it says, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. And what I learned from my pastor, Pastor Stovall Williams in Jacksonville, Florida of Celebration Church, is our soul consists of our mind, will, and emotions. And so what that's saying is our Creator, his mind, will, and emotions takes no pleasure in us when we draw back from our faith. The Bible also says that without faith, it's impossible to please God. So if your aim in life is to please God, right, which it's probably a pretty good idea, then it's important that we must live by faith. Sometimes when we're going through challenges and life seems tough and, we tend to want to look at the circumstances. I don't have enough money to buy that product. I don't have enough, whatever. I don't have the wherewithal to accomplish whatever goal it is that you have in mind. And we tend to, our flesh, our human side tends to look at the circumstances and the obstacles. But what I'm challenged with today is that I want to look at, I want to live by faith, and I want to believe. The Bible says that faith is a substance in Hebrews chapter 11, I believe, 11:1, or it might be 1:11. But anyway, in Hebrews it says that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And so I'm reminded today that as obstacles come my way and I have a vision and a dream or a desire to reach a certain goal, right? Maybe, maybe to buy a certain product that I know will advance my business, then what I can do is I can speak faith and I can believe in faith and see the vision. I was with a friend of mine today and he teaches his grandson when he's upset and something's, bothering him to close his eyes. And he gave me this example. He was crying the other day, this little 5 or 6 year old boy. And he said, close your eyes and think about, this thing that you're crying about being over with and everything being okay. And then just start laughing about it. And the little boy started laughing, went from crying to laughing. And all of a sudden, he had the hope and the faith to get him to his goal, and that thing came to pass. So what I'm saying is that if we will live by faith and we will allow the visions that God puts in our heart to take hold in such a way that we focus, and maybe we need to close our eyes, and focus and think about it and visualize, and speak out, that thing that we're desiring. The Bible says it's not what goes into a man that defiles him, but what comes out of his mouth. So our words are powerful. The Bible says also that the power of death and life is in the tongue. And so we need to visualize that thing coming to pass. We need to speak it out, mix it with faith, and we shall see it come. We shall see it come to pass. God bless. This has been today's Tidbits with Brent. Take care.